40th anniversary of Mario is almost here, and you know what? That is fantastic, and here's everything we know so far about this anniversary. Now, it looks like we won't be seeing a Super Mario Direct by the looks of it right now. But no worries, because there's supposedly going to be a Nintendo Direct this week, which is going to be taking place Friday the 12th of September. Now this makes a lot of sense because if you look at it, Mario's 40th anniversary is on the 13th of September. So that's one day before. Now not only that, we're going to most likely be seeing the general Direct stuff, and inside a segment of that Direct we will be seeing Mario stuff. So we're going to probably start off the Direct saying, here's some things that we need to show you. They're going to show us a whole bunch of games that are coming out, release dates and all that stuff. And then about 40 minutes later, there's going to be a segment that's like, oh, by the way, tomorrow is the 40th anniversary of Mario, so here's some games that we need to show you. Now, the first game that probably comes to mind is Super Mario Galaxy 2. And now this has been a widespread across the internet, and it's a big possibility that we will be seeing Super Mario Galaxy 2. Not only is there a possibility of this being some sort of remaster or remake, but it could also be in a collection. I hope personally it's going to be a full remaster of this game because I think that would be fantastic. Now, not only that, but there's a big possibility that, like I mentioned, the collection could be happening. Either a 3D Mario collection or a 2D Mario collection. Now, there was a leak or a fake copy shown across the internet just a couple weeks ago, and although that was fake, I believe that we could still see a 2D Mario collection. Now, what would this include? Of course, you got your Super Mario Bros 2, you got your original new Super Mario Bros, and also you got new Super Mario Bros Wii. It would be more like the new Super Mario Bros collection, if you know what I mean. So, overall, that's not the only thing that we could possibly be seeing. Last time around, we got a 35th Mario style of knockout game where you play the original Mario and you knock everyone out. Maybe the possibility could be new Super Mario or Mario World. That could be a possibility for the next knockout sort of game. Overall, I think that right there would be pretty fantastic. But we're not done here. The 40th anniversary of Mario is a big Mario year. It's a big time for Mario because it's 40 years. That's a long time since Mario originally came out. Now, there's also a huge possibility of seeing 3D Land with the 3D collection. Now, although this collection would be really cool, I don't think we're going to be seeing Mario 64 DS. Now, the only reason why I say this is because we have so many other ways to play Mario 64. Now, I know Mario 64 DS is a really fantastic game, but if I was Nintendo, I don't think I would release it again. Not yet, at least. So in this collection, we might just see Mario Galaxy 2 and Mario 3D Land. Maybe they can mix those two games together and then do something special with Mario 64. Maybe another remaster of this game. Who knows? But overall, that would be pretty interesting. Now, also, the 40th anniversary of Mario is going to be shared with not only games, but movies and also entertainment products. And one thing comes to mind is the Super Mario Bros movie. Now, this is a very amazing movie, and honestly, seeing a second one is even more amazing because, like, honestly, I had a great time seeing Yoshi. It's gonna be cool. But overall, we're probably going to be seeing some sort of trailer and what's going on with the development of that. We're probably also going to see Mario World, something to do with that. Maybe a new announcement of a new ride, roller coaster, whatever the case may be. Maybe a new announcement of a band, like amiibo bands. And speaking on amiibos, we have a possibility of seeing amiibos. Now, amiibos are really amazing, especially for collectors out there. Collectors that like to take their Nintendo figures, throw them on the shelf and be like, you know what? This is me. I like having amiibos. Hey, I feel guilty of this too. I just put all my amiibos on the shelf and I'm like, this looks great. Maybe everyone else doesn't think it looks great, but me, I think it looks great. So not only that, but there's still a possibility of seeing even more entertainment value things, like, of course, Legos, the Super Mario Bros Legos seem to sell out pretty well. And maybe we can even see another possibility of some sort of racing game with a toy. Now, if you don't remember, the 35th anniversary, we did get Mario Kart Tour or Circus Home Tour, where you were able to control an actual Mario Kart around your house, which was a really, really cool idea. So, just looking at Nintendo, we could probably see something like that. And overall, that would be pretty amazing. Now, it's most likely not going to be a Mario Kart style of tour thingy, but maybe a possibility of a helicopter or a Mario helicopter or something that makes it fly. So instead of being on the ground, it'll fly. Maybe it'll be a boat, maybe it'll be a plane or something else, but make it fly or make it go on water. That'd be pretty interesting. Now, we can't forget about the new Mario game. Now, usually Nintendo will release some sort of new game. May this be just a extra sort of pack onto a previous game, like we got Super Mario 3D World. Maybe we can get something like Bowser's Fury on 3D Land if we so happen to get that game. Or could we see an addition to Super Mario Galaxy 2? Like, imagine Super Mario Galaxy 2, which links into Super Mario Galaxy 3. Or maybe just Super Mario Open World or something like that. Just so they can test the waters to see what everyone likes before they release the next Super Mario's game. Could this be an open world? Because Bowser's Fury really was a fantastic open world. But if we look at that and then we look at Bowser's Fury, this was pretty much the Mario brand new game for the 35th anniversary. So overall, I think that this time around, we'll probably see something even bigger, better. Now, we also know that Nintendo is most likely going to release some sort of other mobile app. Now, if you don't remember, it was 2017, I believe, where Super Mario Run came out. That game was pretty fun. So maybe they're going to release some sort of other mobile game. They just released Mario for kids or toddlers or something, whatever the case may be. So maybe we're going to see some other mobile game to enhance this edition. Now, we can't forget about the Nintendo Gamecube. Now, the Nintendo Gamecube is great, but we're still missing a lot of games. Like a couple of games that might come to mind is Super Mario Double Dash or Mario Kart Double Dash. Yep, I meant to say that. Also, Super Smash Bros. Super Smash Bros. Melee. And a possibility of other Mario games. Maybe Mario Sunshine will make its way to the GameCube because we're supposed to be seeing that one. Nintendo has officially confirmed it. And anyways, we can't forget about Nintendo Switch 2 editions. One big Nintendo Switch 2 edition will most likely be Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Now, this would be a pretty cool Nintendo Switch 2 edition that will add extra levels, make the game look really, really good, and have enhancements because Nintendo has actually put out some sort of free update that changes the way that the game looks and also feels. So it has higher FPS and also it just looks a little bit better than Nintendo Switch 1 version. So could this be them saying, okay, we're gonna fix this up and we're going to make a Nintendo Switch 2 edition? Because there's not currently a Nintendo Switch 2 edition, not even a free one for that game. Overall, it'd be cool to see something greater, if you know what I mean. Now, there's a possibility that we could be seeing another Mario collab game. May that be some sports game, Mario Sports, or may this be another Mario Rabbids game. But there's a possibility of seeing some Mario collabs game. Maybe a game that we didn't even know, didn't even think of adding to these list of, Mario things. Like, two big games that we can't forget to mention is Super Mario Maker 3 and also Yoshi's Woolly World, because Yoshi's Woolly World, if you don't remember, during the Nintendo Direct, the Switch 2 unveiling, we saw a little sneak peek of Yoshi's Woolly World. Does this mean that Nintendo was planning something all along? Are they going to release either the Yoshi Woolly World, or are they going to release another segment of Yoshi's Woolly World? But overall, the Mario's 40th anniversary is almost here, and I'm getting so excited, even more excited than I was just yesterday. I'm just saying this is going to be a fantastic anniversary with so many awesome games, so many different things. And you don't just have the 40th anniversary of Mario to get excited about. No, you got the entire life of the Nintendo Switch 2. So many upcoming games are going to be releasing, and that's great. The Nintendo Direct is most likely going to host a lot of those games. Could we even be seeing the release dates on when these games are going to be announced? I think so, and maybe for another anniversary that's coming up soon. The Legend of Zelda. Now, this is celebrating its 40th anniversary next year, so maybe during this Nintendo Direct, we're going to be seeing news upon The Legend of Zelda. But enough with The Legend of Zelda. It's Mario time. It's time to be excited. Wahoo, it's me, Mario. See what I'm saying? Anyways, if you like all of this Nintendo stuff, consider to hit the like button, maybe subscribing if you're new. I would really appreciate it, and it helps me out a ton. Anyways, thank you so much. I hope that you have a fantastic day, and with that being said, see you in the next one. Super Mario time. Woo!